you have them confused. And it's not because you said anything, not because you explained yourself, not because you tried to prove them wrong. You have them confused because you're still standing. See, they were certain that they understood you, certain that they knew your limits, certain that they knew exactly how much pressure it would take before you gave up on yourself. But something happened that they never accounted for. You changed. Not overnight, not all at once, but little by little. The version of you they thought they understood disappeared. The person who constantly explained themselves started choosing silence. The person who tolerated everything started saying no. The person who always came back started walking away. And the person who doubted themselves started trusting their own judgment. That's the part that they can't figure out. Because people become very confident when they only know one version of you. They assume that's the only version that exists. They think your past predicts your future. They mistake your patience for permanence, your kindness for weakness, your forgiveness for permission. They stop paying attention to who you're becoming because they're too busy remembering who you used to be. And people who only remember who you used to be will always be confused by who you're becoming. And here's something I want you to think about. What if the strongest version of you wasn't created after the pain? What if it was revealed by it? Pressure doesn't always destroy something. Sometimes it reveals what was already there. Fire doesn't invent gold, it reveals it. Storms don't create deep roots, they expose them. You see, maybe this season wasn't sent to break you. Maybe it uncovered a strength within you that you had never been forced to discover. And that's why you're still here. Not because life was easy, but because every difficult season demanded something from you that comfort never could. Like wisdom, discernment, like patience and courage and self-respect. This is actually why I'm wearing this shirt today. Strong, fierce, brave. She is me. Because sometimes you have to remind yourself who the hell you are. And if this shirt speaks to you in the way it speaks to me, I'll leave it linked below. You can grab yours there. And listen, those qualities that we're talking about, they're rarely developed in perfect circumstances. There's a saying I want you to remember. You never really know what's inside you until life gives you no choice but to find it. Think about your own life. There are things you're handling today that would have overwhelmed the version of you 5 years ago. And it's not because life became easier, because you became stronger. See, life didn't stop testing you. You stopped doubting what you were capable of is what happened. And that's a completely different person, you see, because one of the biggest mistakes that people make is assuming that resilience looks loud. It doesn't. Sometimes resilience is quiet. It's paying your bills when you're grieving. It's getting out of bed when your heart is heavy. It's keeping your integrity when bitterness would be easier. It's choosing peace when revenge feels justified. Those victories rarely make headlines, but they're exactly what builds character. And character is what lasts. And that's one of the reasons I wrote Phoenix from Stability to Power, because there comes a point where surviving isn't the goal anymore. The goal becomes rebuilding trust within yourself. Learning that your confidence doesn't come from everyone believing in you. It comes from finally believing in yourself. That's real power. You have them confused because they thought your strength came from your circumstances. But now they're realizing it came from your character. Because circumstances changed. People changed. Relationships changed. But your decision to keep becoming a better version of yourself never did. And that's why they don't understand you anymore. They're still trying to measure you by the person you used to be. Meanwhile, you're introducing yourself to someone you've never been before. And that's the beautiful thing about growth. It doesn't ask permission. It doesn't wait until everyone understands. It simply keeps becoming. So if someone is confused by who you've become, let them be. You didn't grow to make sense to everyone else. You grew so you could finally become yourself. Peace, blessings, love, and power.